ladies and gentlemen, the country recently hosted the first African Climate Change Summit that delved on the many challenges this phenomenon is causing to Kenya, the region, and Africa at large. Various interventions were recommended. In line with the National Climate Change Adaptation and Mitigation Strategy, I urge the ministry in a participatory approach involving key stakeholders to finalize and implement the National Wildlife Climate Change Adaptation and Mitigation Strategy, and that I understand is in a draft format. Such a strategy is important in ensuring we take appropriate actions to safeguard our natural resources for posterity. The government's vision is to enhance wildlife conservation as part of a strong environmental foundation for achieving Kenya's sustainable development agenda. In line with the provisions in the Constitution, the government also envisages to engage all Kenyans in recognizing the value of our wildlife and embracing their role in its conservation through appropriate collaborative initiatives. The government also recognizes the need for evidence-based decision-making and emphasizes the importance of knowledge, information, and human capital for successful conservation. It also calls for decision support tools for adaptive management and promotes data sharing, use, and integrated cross-sectoral and multi-scale planning for conservation and sustainable development. To this end, the Institute is expected to enhance knowledge through research on the status of the country's wildlife and their potential to facilitate optimized benefits and provide quality and comprehensive wildlife data and information to inform policy formulation. The government, therefore, has a lot of expectation that the Institute shall coordinate and undertake relevant research that will guide the wildlife conservation sector. We expect to get innovative approaches to addressing the myriad challenges, including issues of wildlife corridors and ecosystems connectivity. We also expect that the collaborative with other relevant government ministries, the Institute shall contribute to tapping from the blue economy and carbon financing in protected areas, among others. I recognize that as a new institution that is still in its infancy, you may not have all the relevant research and training infrastructure, sufficient funding, and expertise. The Cabinet Secretary is directed to work with relevant ministries and departments in government to ensure the Institute is well-resourced to fulfill the important mandate that has been bestowed onto it by the Kenyan people.